Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, comrades, friends, people I don't even like, people who don't like me. It's pinhead politics. Guys, there's something incredibly wrong with the right, not the left. There's definitely something wrong with us on the left, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. There's definitely something wrong with the right. Um, I came across this video. Clay Kane and Dr. Omakongo Dibinga talked to a Trump supporter about race and ethnicity, but does he even care? That's the prompt, right? So I started to listen, but then I turned it off because I wanted to react in real time.
So far, so good. I had a question.
Let's back up.
Let's go to a call here. Let's go to Joe from North Carolina, first time caller. What's up, Joe?
Hey, how are you doing today?
That's funny.
Great.
Good. How are you?
So far, so good. I had a question. I was just listening to your show on my way home. You said that brown people aren't a race. I assume you think black people are.
Wait.
That's not what he said.
Wait.
It's not what he said. He said Latino
No,
and
I said
people are not-
Hispanic or Latino is not a race. That's what I said. Do you know that? That's not Hispanic or Latino is not a race, right?
No, I'm gonna stop it every once in a while. Now I didn't see the video before that. All this is new. All this is new to me. We're learning it together in real time. But on the note of that, I know of some people who call themselves Latino, some people who call themselves Hispanic. I would love to know the context in which this conversation came about. You know, because Clay Kane is not a dumb person. But either way.
No, I don't know, and I don't know why. If
Hispanic or Latino is the ethnicity. Do you know the difference between ethnicity and race?
Got it. That makes sense.
please explain.
I can take it. You can take it, but I'm really interested in knowing where this is going. So, bro, when we're talking,
but before we do like some basic 101,
Yeah.
I don't know what you were trying to correct, Joe, because you can Google that yourself. I don't think we have to waste time in doing that.
Yeah.
This is basic. There's race, nationality, and ethnicity. But what was your comment, Joe?
I was just asking you what the difference is, and I was just asking why the difference between brown people and black people when it comes to what you were talking about.
Well, the reason why I said Hispanic isn't a race because I wanted to know what his racial identity was, because he said it was being racially profiled by immigration authorities. The Trump supporter who was whining about now he's being racially profiled. And because there are black Latinos, there are white Latinos, there are Latinos who are also indigenous. So I wanted to know what he identified as racially. That's why I put that out there.
Saying that somebody is profiling him, and because he's brown.
He said he was being racially profiled. So I was asking, what is his race? Because people like him, possibly, and you don't know the difference between race and ethnicity and nationality. So that's why I was putting. So you may have learned something today that being Hispanic or Latino is not a race. And he said he was being racially profiled. So I wanted to know what his racial identity was, because Hispanic or Latino is not a race. Do you understand? But you know what, Dr. Omekongo, explain to him what ethnicity is. You wrote the book on it.
It lies about black people.
So I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is not too difficult to understand. Race is white, black. Race is a social construct perceived based on physical traits like your skin color or your hair type or what have you. Your ethnicity is more of your shared culture, ancestry, language, music, things like that, traditions, all that kind of stuff. But of course, Dr. Omakongo is about to make that very, very clear. If you haven't watched Dr. Omakongo's content yet, please go check it out.
People. So we got to be mindful. So when we're talking about nations, that is a place where you were born, a place that you have citizenship of. When we're talking about ethnicities, we're talking about cultural groups. And so you can be from Puerto Rico, you can be from Spain, you can be from Argentina and be somebody who's Latino. But when we talk about race,
Correct.
Race is that social construct that was created, and that's that color idea. So this idea of black and white, being mindful of the fact that in this country we used to call indigenous people red. That's where the Washington football team name came from, the Redskins. And so, and for a long time, the idea of redskin, it wasn't always considered a slur until later on in its usage. People will talk about white people, black people, and red people. They would refer to Asian people as yellow. So you could be from China.
I can't even front. I still do that from time to time, especially because all my people is American from here. Everybody in my family is either white, black, or Native American. But to shorten it, sometimes I'll be like, I'm just made of white, black, and red folks.
That's your nationality. From South Korea, that's your nationality, right? And within that, from Vietnam, you could be like part of the Hmong ethnicity, HMONG, but they will call them Asian as the continent and then call them yellow in terms of their race. Race is about color in this country. But what we did in this country is that we talked about how all of these other terms are derogatory. So we got rid of yellow, we got rid of red, but we kept white and black racially so we can maintain the white supremacist hierarchy within this country, because ultimately there is no white without black and there is no black without white. You need one to keep one at the top and one to keep one at the bottom. So that's kind of a little crash course on this idea of the difference between race, ethnicity, and nationality.
My man be cooking.
Joe, what's your overall comment?
So if black people were born
I really can't wait to hear this.
in the United States and brown people were born in the United States, I mean, why don't black people have I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that word.
So if a black person is born in the United States, they are American.
Nationality.
That's the nationality.
Look at their faces. Look at their faces, bro. You know they have talked about this ad nauseum, bro. You know that. You know they have talked about this constantly.
Nationality. They are American. And so, Black American. See how that combines? Black American. So, that is their racial identity. You understand? Just like, are you white?
He does not.
So would a brown person.
Yeah, and so there's no such thing as the brown race at this point. There are only 5 racial identities: white, black or African American, American Indian or Alaska Native, Asian, Native Hawaiian, or other Pacific Islander. Those are the 5 races. And within being Hispanic, you could be white, you could be black, you could be indigenous, because Hispanic is not a race. Hispanic is an ethnicity, and it's more about shared culture and language.
Look at this man face.
Understand is an ethnicity. To be indigenous, because Hispanic is not a race. Hispanic.
Bro, you cannot make this shit up, bro. Look, oh, my man's face, bro. My poor brother's face. He's just like, he can't understand what's going on in the world right now.
Is an ethnicity, and it's more about shared culture and language. I understand these things can get confusing. I understand that. But let me give you an example. Cameron Diaz, for example, is Hispanic. She's a white Hispanic.
Correct.
So, yeah. Joe, who did you vote for in North Carolina? Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, sir.
Makes sense. What was the reason for this call?
To get at him real quick.
Insulting.
Excuse me?
It's slightly insulting.
What's insulting? I'm just confirming what I thought, that you voted for Donald Trump. I get callers who call in, and I think they voted for Kamala Harris. Why is that insulting for me to ask you? Aren't you proud of who you voted for?
Well, I'm okay with who.
Oh, don't trip up and do that.
I voted for. Yeah,
I'm sure you are.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. So
I mean, when it boils down to it, we have a limited selection. So it's not that a black or a woman that that based my vote. That had nothing to do with it.
so what policy point did you
Bruh.
base your vote on for Donald Trump?
He gonna say the economy.
I'm a Republican, so I voted Republican.
What
Oh.
policy point did you base your vote on for Donald Trump?
I can't answer that.
This man don't even have a damn answer. This man don't even have a damn answer. You see what I'm saying? And I think in the most light-skinned way possible, in the most polite, direct way possible, Clay Kane's probably gonna explain to Mr. Calder here exactly why he's a fucking idiot. But I digress. Let's continue.
Really?
I think you just did answer that.
Think you
Liz
did.
Cheney's a Republican. So that ain't the excuse. She voted for Harris.
You can't answer that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Turn them off, please.
And Google Afro Latino, Google, Black and Latino experiences. Google, Afro Latina. Like, understand more about ethnicity if you actually.
I can tell you policy points why I voted for Kamala Harris.
Yep.
I voted for Kamala Harris because I wanted a higher minimum wage. I voted for Kamala Harris because I wanted to protect Medicare and Medicaid. I voted for Kamala Harris because I wanted sensible gun legislation. I voted for Kamala Harris.
I don't know if there's any guarantee he's going to get that.
Because I wanted the wealthiest of Americans to pay their fair share in taxes.
Don't think that was happening either.
Those are some key reasons why I voted for Kamala Harris. I voted for Kamala Harris because I love the idea of elderly people being able to have end-of-life care in their home. I can give you a lot of policy points.
And that's ultimately the difference between Republicans, Democrats, conservatives, progressives. Unfortunately for them, it's still really about vibes. It's still really about, for Christian evangelicals, prosperity gospel, and you're probably in politics and successful because Jesus favors you or something ridiculous like that, or like just a myriad of reasons. But it's never really about policy, and they typically say when they talk about policy, it is economic. Now they're really talking about how they really support the border issue and how that's the one policy they voted for. And it's funny, every time I ask them whether or not they voted for this cruelty or not, they never really can answer the question. So here no there. Anyways, I wanted to react to the video. Hopefully you guys appreciated it. We'll be back with another one soon. Peace and love.
And if I blow, niggas know it's been corrosive. Strutting down this muddy road, made more friends than foes. Been so many shows, said yes to a lot of them. Few weeks later, I don't hear peep out of them. You gotta stay focused on goals, don't ever switch up. Keep applying pressure while these other artists hiccup.